All right, welcome back to our BYUtv.org web chats. I'm Jarom Jordan, now joined by current man in the secondary, defensive back Corby Eason. And Corby wrapping up the hour-long 11 to 12 period. We'll have more from 2 to 3 o'clock and then a special Spanish web chat from 3 to 3:30. Corby, we'll start with this as we wait for people to pipe in on facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. You came to BYU from Georgia.
Yep.
And not a ton of those guys coming here.
I know.
What made you want to come to BYU?
I mean, it's me and Coach Minaha, like, that's one of the key things that brought me here. Like, his values in life. Like, I know me and him on the first day, he said, I have 5 important things I'm going to teach you if you come here. It was like, first is faith, then family, education, friend, and then football was last. So that was very important to me, like, just having them values in life, and like that's what I live for. Like, my mom taught me all of them when I was younger, so just being somewhere they're gonna teach me to be a better person in life. So that's very important to me.
BYU's happy to have you here.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love every bit of it. I don't want to change anything.
You joined the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I believe it was last year.
Last November.
Yeah,
18.
tell us a little bit about that process and how that's affected your life.
I mean, it was the best decision I made in my life, and like I can see the blessings to this day. Like all the wonderful people I met through the church, and just having a great spirit and being around a lot of returned missionaries and a lot of great individuals is like make me a better person and continue to want to be a better person in life.
If you have a question for Corby, feel free to post on our Facebook wall, facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. The secondary, got a question about that from Troy Adams. He says, a lot of so-called experts are pointing to the secondary as a weak link on this year's defensive unit. How do you respond to that?
Well, it's been like that since I've been here, but I don't see us as a weak link. Like, we have a lot of great talent and like got a lot of depth this year, and we got playmakers back there. Like, you need a great secondary to have anything on defense, because we are the last line of defense. Like, if we miss, it's a touchdown. So we got to be doing our job since we're going to be a good defense this year. So I just can't wait.
It seems like you guys battle that just about every year where you have to prove yourself even to your own people. But how excited should BYU fans be about the secondary this year, despite just one returning starter, but a lot of talent and depth, like you mentioned?
Yeah, like, this is going to be a special season with our secondary this year. Like, we got a lot of depth, and like now we'll be able to do different things, like throw in different package to add another DB or blitz a lot. Like, it's gonna be wonderful, and like us have to prove ourselves each year is just motivation. Like, it helps us out, it fuels our fire. So it's a great thing. Like, keep on coming. Like, I love it.
How exciting was it for you last year? As it seems like you were a corner blitz specialist and you got in on a bunch of sacks, it seems like.
Well, it was wonderful. Like, when Coach Minaha took over and he installed that play, I was so happy, and like that's the best thing I ever felt. So then in the game, when he used to call it, like I just have to relax because I couldn't change my demeanor because the quarterback would like
don't want him to know you're coming.
Yeah, so in my mind though, I was freaking out, going crazy, and I was loving that feeling. But as soon as the ball was high, I just let loose. And
so if we see you twitching before the play, we'll know that you're blitzing.
Yeah. But I look on film, I never twitch, like, so
job.
They'll never know.
Okay, we'll never know. Jake Edmonds says, Andrew Rich will be missed. Who will be the next Rich-type player next year?
Rich-type player. Well, we have a lot of guys. Like, I can't just single out one individual. Like, you just have to wait and see this season. Like the games will tell. Like, I can say whatever they want to hear, but only the game will show, and like you have to just wait till the season. Like, just be patient.
And you're currently in a battle for a starting spot. How exciting is that to compete to try and start and be an influential part of this team?
Well, it's a great experience. Like, I feel like I bring a special tool because I know every position in the secondary, and like it greater my chance to start. So I'm very confident in myself, and I'm not worried about anyone else. So, and I don't care about anyone else. I care about how they perform, but when it comes down to starting, like, I know what I can do, and I'm prove it to everyone.
Okay. Best of luck in camp there. Bethy McCarthy says, do you look forward to playing Georgia Tech?
Well, I look forward that BYU have a chance to play it, but this is my last year, so I'm not gonna be able to play it. But I'm very excited. Like I wish we could have played them this year. Like I get to go back home because I'm from Georgia, so a lot of my teammates played up there. So this is a good opportunity for BYU.
Brent Sheffield says, playing in the secondary, you have a chance to see our linebackers and D linemen playing in front of you. What are your thoughts on our linebacking corps and defensive linemen?
I feel like we got one of the best front seven I don't seen since I've been here. Like we got a lot of depth there and a lot of great athletes there. So it'll be very exciting this year to play, and I can't wait. Like I can't wait till the fall camp begin and get started.
We're just weeks away, and I know the fans can't wait either. Peter Malinka says, how is Mike Hague coming along with the change of position?
Oh, he coming along great. Like he stood out in the spring, and like each day I see him improving. Like he gonna play a good role this fall coming up, and like he can help us out a whole lot.
Robert James says, the only good thing about you being a senior is that I get to send my kids to your camp after you graduate next year. Where did you learn your work ethic and dedication?
Well, as a young kid, I was always smarter than everyone, so I always had to prove myself day in, day out. And like I know, like I'm a small guy, and and a lot of people think they can take advantage of me. So I just had to work hard and prove myself, and I just know like nobody gonna give anything to me. So I just had to prove myself day in, day out. Like,
Jason Smith has a question about corner blitzing that we chatted about. He said, I was surprised to see that BYU had a pass rush specialist playing corner. Did you know you were that good of a blitzer?
I just know I have a good nose for the ball. Like I'm like a heat-seeking missile. Like wherever the ball at, I'm gonna be there. And like I just love getting a chance to just hit the quarterback because I don't get that many chances. So every chance that I gotta make it count. So that was pretty key for me.
Jonathan Gardner says, are you planning on staying at boundary corner? Any chance you play some field corner? Do you feel you will stay ahead of Preston Hadley on the depth chart? Good luck, Corby.
Well, I feel like I can play any position in the secondary, and like wherever the coaches want me at, I'm gonna do good at. So I'm very confident at each position. So I'm not worried about anyone or any position. I know I'm gonna do well wherever I be at.
What do you prefer?
Well, I prefer boundary field.
Boundary field.
Yeah, for both.
Safety.
Yeah, pretty much.
Peter Malinka, another email. He says, what one team would you like to see BYU schedule in the near future?
One team. Well, University of Georgia. I grew up watching the Bulldogs. And
were you a Bulldog fan growing up?
Yes. So just playing them again. I know that they played them when Herschel Walker was there, and like I just want to see them play them again. And like it's a good chance to like if we able to beat them and like get a lot of Georgia recruit out west and like give us the opportunity to compete at the national level.
Ross Mitchell says, Brian Logan was a great tackler. How can smaller DBs have success like Logan did in bringing down big running backs, tight ends, and receivers?
I mean, like, one thing about being small, you have to be very fast and a great tackler. Like me and Brian is, like, we great tackler, and like that's one thing that make us different from a lot of other guys. Like, we rarely miss tackles. Like, coaches love that. Like, they know you have to be a solid tackler anyway at corner because if you miss, it's guaranteed a touchdown.
You get lonely out there?
Yeah, I get lonely. Like, sometimes I talk to the other team or over there on the bench.
Sing a song.
Yeah, like, get bored sometimes, but once I get attacked, I wish they'd attack me more because I love opportunity and making plays.
To throw at you.
Oh, yeah. Like,
isolate you.
I love it. I love, like, competing. Like, that's one thing I wake up every day want to compete. Like, I'm very competitive in everything. Like, me and my wife and my wife Rebecca and Brian and his wife Kenan, like, we played miniature golf a lot a couple months ago, and, like, we compete. Like, it was pretty hectic. Like,
who comes out of there a winner?
Like, most of the time be me and Brian, because me and Brian would play our wives, so majority of the time it's us winning, but a couple times they did beat us.
Did you do the couples against each other?
Yeah, we haven't yet because
you got to do that.
We will because like I feel like sometimes my wife don't play good and sometimes she does, or sometimes
you need consistency.
Yeah, sometimes Brian's wife don't play good, and sometimes she does. It all depends on like.
Sounds like you need practice, Corby.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it all depends on what night it is, and we all do good sometimes.
Okay, last question. This one from Jonathan Gardner. How has Ross Oppo and McKay Jacobson looked in 7-on-7 this summer?
They look pretty good, and like we're gonna be pretty good on offense and on defense. Like I'm very excited this season, so I can't wait. Like it's a wonderful feeling.
Neither can BYU fans. Well, it's been a lot of fun, Corby. Best of luck as you try and compete for that starting spot, and we'll see you blitzing from the corner a little bit more in 2011.
All right, we'll do.
Thanks for the time, and thank you for checking in on BYUtv.org. Check back in with us at 2 o'clock for another hour's worth of web chats. I'm Jarom Jordan. Thanks a lot. We'll see you at 2.